Yeah. I need a new tripod, my dudes. Did I just buy this one? Yes, but is it not tall enough for me? Yeah. I'm a tall girly. Tall girlies. Ignite, unite, ignite. Don't ignite. Hi. Hello. How's it going? Cool. My shelves are a mess. Time for some spring cleaning, unhauling time. I do this every year. Spring clean my bookshelf, which usually involves me just unhauling a bunch of books that I have received in the past year that I really just don't want or won't read or have read and didn't like, so you know. So let's just get started, I guess. It's a mess. You can't really see my book part, but it is full. So I guess we can haul some books first. I did just get back from Y'all West. I have a vlog out. If you want to watch that, here it is. I'm in a chaotic mood. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to mellow out a little bit. This top shelf full. I have some books that I know for sure I want to unhaul. Should we make it a challenge? How many? I want to try to unhaul 20, I think. We'll see if I get there. First, a little haul. I went to California. When I got back, these two books were waiting for me. These are two arcs. This is The Crimson Crown by Heather Walter. This is out 8/27/24. This is a Evil Queen retelling. I think it's kind of like Wicked or like Heartless, where it's like the evil queen's point of view, she gets to finally tell her story now kind of a thing. She is a chonky book. I'm super excited for this one. I love both Heartless and Wicked. I also got sent this Tiny Threads by Lilium Rivera, out September 24th this year. This is a horror novel mixed with fashion. It's super, super tiny. I'm actually really excited about this. I want to get more into horror. Maybe do like a whole horror video. We'll see if that happens. Please don't. No, I like this skirt. Oh, you just ruined it. Girl, really? This is why I can't buy nice clothes. Before I left for Y'all West, I bought Legendborn because I knew the Legendborn author was going to be there. I didn't actually end up bringing this to Y'all West with me, but I bought Legendborn, so there's that. I won this at Y'all West, or not won. I guess kind of won. I don't know. It was a magic 8-ball thing where he can't find you. This is already out. So they just had a bunch of arcs that they gave out. I got Lessons in Chemistry by Barney Garmis. I got this for book club. This was last month's book club pick. So I read that for book club. I don't think this one's new. I got sent Lady Macbeth. I might have already talked about this, but I haven't put it in my thing yet. This is out August 6th, 2024. This is by Ava Reed. And then I bought The Rose and the Dagger while I was at Y'all West because Renee Adier was there, and I love this duology. And I don't own them, and I've been trying to find them in hardcover for forever. They had the second one in hardcover, not the first, so I just bought the second one. Another Ava Reed book, A Study in Drowning. Recently read this book, loved it. I have some stuff about it that I'll be talking about later. Owl Crate, Ballad and Dagger by Danielle Jose Older. I don't know if I already talked about A Tempest of Tea Fairy Loot, but I got this and I'm currently reading it. Fate of Magic. This is book 2 in this series, Night of the Witch, which is like a witch hunter book. This is by Sarah Rush and Bethany Revis. I met Sarah Rush. Cannot say her name. While I was at Y'all West, I also got it signed by her. This One for My Enemy, which I'm pretty sure is a Shakespeare retelling. I just saw this while I was there, so I bought it, and I might as well have gotten it signed while I was there, right? I can actually go into the unhauling part. Poster Girl by Veronica Roth. I've been trying to sell this book forever because it's a fairy loot, which means I spent a lot of money on it. I'm just not interested in this book. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of House of Flame and Shadow. Unhauling this because I don't need more than one copy of this book on my shelf. I am going to unhaul Lessons in Chemistry. Read this for book club. Did not like it. This is literally a brand new edition. Like, I didn't even read it. I listened to it on the drive back from California. And I'm never gonna reread it. It's not that I hate it. I had some issues with it. It was 3 stars for me. But, you know, I don't need this on my shelf. We're doing great. Everything's fine. Should we just go shelf by shelf? Do I really need 2 copies of Fourth Wing? Probably not, but whatever. This is where I run into a problem because, I don't know what else to unhaul. Cersei? Do I unhaul Cersei? I might give it one more chance. Princess of Souls. This is a Rapunzel retelling, which I know is shocking that I'm getting rid of this. I made it to page 122. I'm not interested in finishing this book, but I loved her other books, so I don't know what happened with this one, but I think it might just be I'm really, really picky on Rapunzel retellings. This is An Arrow to the Moon. This is a Shakespeare retelling. I like Shakespeare retellings, but I'm never reaching for this one. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one too. I'm just not interested in it. I don't know. There's other Shakespeare retellings that I would rather grab. Is it time to get rid of Spin the Dawn? I've had this since COVID. Never reached for it. So I had a seamstress. I've also just gotten more picky with my books recently. I think Spin the Dawn is going. Ooh, I've just had this on my shelf for so long and I never reach for it. It's totally, I like the concept and I love the cover, but I never reach for it. So I think it's time to get rid of Spin the Dawn. I can buy it again in the future if I really need it. Contemporary. I'm probably going to be getting rid of a lot of contemporary books because I'm just done with contemporaries. I think it's time for me to just be done with them. I know I'm not going to read them and they're just taking up space on my bookshelves because I prefer fantasy. The question is, on contemporary, do I want to get rid of You Reach Sam? I've been holding on to this book forever because people tell me it's really, really good. It's only like 200 pages, so I feel like maybe this is one contemporary that I do keep. I'm gonna get rid of The Princess Will Save You. This is a book I recently DNF'd. I made it 12 chapters in. Hate the writing style in this. Hate it. I've wanted to read this book forever because look at that cover. Beautiful, beautiful covers, beautiful like concepts, but like I hate how it's told. No. No! I love you, but no! This is the sequel to Blood Heir. Never read it. Pre-ordered it to get the pre-order bonuses. Gonna keep the pre-order bonuses because they're Phantom Rim and I love her artwork. And I think I'm gonna unhaul this because I don't even have the first one. I haven't read the first one. So time to unhaul this, and if I ever do read it, I'll just buy it again. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna go down. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, The Perilous In-Between by Courtney Pearson, and I've been holding on to it probably since 2017 and just have never read it. I really love the cover though, so that's why I've been gravitating towards keeping it. Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan. This, okay, I have to keep that. White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Ooh, I didn't think I knew what this was about. Another Jennifer L. Armentrout. Is this the second to this? No? They're just all very similar titles. Okay. I don't know. This one sounds more interesting to me. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep White Hot Kiss but get rid of Storm and Fury. The Orphan Queen by Jodi Meadows. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. This has also been on my shelf probably since 2017. Never picked it up, never read it. I can't hold on to these things. I think it's time to get rid of this one too. I've had all of these on my shelf for so long and I've just never read them. I like pirate books, we're gonna keep that. I'm really out of frame, I'm sorry. This is The Wizard's Heir by Deborah Walls. Okay. She is a great human being. Like, I've met her multiple times. I think it might be time to get rid of some of these. I have literally the whole series, never once even tried to read them. Is this bad to get rid of all these? I mean, I gave money to her. I supported her as an author, right? And if I ever want to read these, I can buy them again, right? Maybe I'll keep the one. I just need to find it. Okay, I think this is a separate book, The Wizard's Heir. No, there's 4 in that series. This is a Robin Hood kind of thing. And I'll keep Ventnors. This is from 2019 I've had this. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep these 2 books by her, Ventnors, Magic Unleashed and Promises Forged. I'm gonna keep these 2 and unhaul the rest. I have so many of these that I'm never gonna read. I'm never gonna read these probably. Maybe, but what if I do someday? We're getting rid of these, I guess. I've had these on my shelf for so long, it feels weird to say bye to them. But we are. I'm keeping 2 of them by Deborah Walls. And I think that's good. I'm at 16 already and I haven't even gotten to contemporary. I'm being brutal. I've read all 3 of these, so it doesn't really help with the TBR thing, but it's getting books off my shelf I'm not gonna read. 2 of these were book club books. Mistborn, Brandon Sanderson. Not my favorite. I am keeping one Brandon Sanderson book, The You Mean the Nighttime Painter, purely because I love the cover, and I could possibly read it again. I did enjoy that book more than Mistborn, which I know is a huge thing because people are obsessed with Mistborn. It just wasn't for me. Next, I have a Sarah J. Maas book, Catwoman by Sarah J. Maas. I've read this. I did like it. I'm just never gonna read it again. I'm not a big DC person. How the Word Is Passed by Clint Smith. I think this is a really important book to read, but I'm never gonna reread it. I did read this for a book club thing. I'm just not a nonfiction girly, you know? Not a nonfiction girly. Time to get rid of it. Brutal, 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 brutal. We're being brutal. Do I get rid of Bridgerton? No. But I never reach for it, and it's been on my shelf for years. And I love the artwork, actually, on this. We're getting rid of it. If I want to read it again someday, I can rebuy it. I'm honestly a little interested in this one. I think every time I do an unhaul, I then read up what it's about, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to read that, and then forget it's on my shelf, or I never reach for it, and it's been on my shelf for probably 3 years now. It's time to get rid of that one. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I'm just done with contemporaries. Tokyo Ever After. I tried to read this one. Didn't get very far. Somewhere Only We Know. Oh, she's a BTS, right. We talked about BTS, so she signed some BTS stuff into this book. It was an awesome time meeting her. I love the spine of this book, honestly, the rainbowness of the spine, I love it. I'm just never reaching for contemporary. I think that's where I'm gonna call it. How many books is that? Unhauling, 24 books. I say that's a pretty good amount of books to unhaul. A lot of contemporaries, a lot of books on my shelf that have just been on my shelf. 17 of these have been on my shelf for like, probably 3+. Some of them probably 5 years. Probably some of them are like as old as 2017, 2016. Never gonna read them. They've been on my shelf for that long, and I haven't reached for them once. I'm not gonna read them. 2 book club books I'm just never gonna read again. Actually 3, because Miss One was also a book club book. It was kind of just a fun, chaotic time. Okay, a fun, chaotic time, I guess. I was just trying to hurry because I'm going to a Bridgerton watch party, so I gotta go get dressed for that and get some snackies because we're doing a tea party. Thank you so much for watching. If I unhauled one of your favorite books, I probably still have them all by the time I get this video out, so if you want to try to convince me to keep one, let me know in the comments below. No personal feelings if I unhauled your book or your favorite book. They've been on my shelf for so long, and I need my shelves to be something that I love and appreciate and that I think I'm gonna read, or if I haven't read, or if I have read I will read again, or that I just absolutely loved. And this little monster is now attacking my face. Say bye, Cinder. Say bye. Oh, thank you for watching. Bye bye.